The Duke's observers, those suited-up vultures, were still in the mess hall drinking our coffee and laughing about the efficiency of the Acheron massacre. They thought they owned the ship. They thought they owned the men. But Jax walked onto the bridge with blood on his hand from that broken mirror and a look in his eye that would have frozen a sun. He didn't look at the screens. He looked at the crew. And for the first time in 2 years, nobody was looking at the floor. He stood on the deck as the sirens began. Not a Duke's little puppet, but a wholehearted man. He clicked on the columns, every deck, every bay, and said, "Listen up, boys, there's a price we must pay. We've been hunting for Halloway, burning the wheat, putting the boots to the poor and the weak. But the freedom was built for the stars and the wild, not to be a coffin for a mother and child. If you're with the butcher, then step to the right. But if you're with me, we're taking the flight." The observers stood up, reaching for guns, thinking they could handle the Duke's favorite sons. But the techs had their wrenches, the cooks had their knives, ready to fight for the rest of their lives. Jax didn't flinch, didn't even draw steel. He just waited to see how the brothers would feel. One by one, from the bridge to the core, they spat on the Duke's crest and they walked across the floor. "Captain," they whispered, "just give us the word and we'll make sure the name of the freedom is heard." Oh, it's the captain's first order. Ready the gate, we're severing the leash and we're tempting our fate. No more compliance, no more stability lies. We're taking the freedom back to the skies. My younger self, she was bracing for, but she knew what the hell she was fighting it for. Room, cutting the feeds, giving the captain the speed that he needs. I found the Duke spy at the reactor's main seal, trying to lock down the power with a click of his wheel. I didn't use a laser, I didn't use a blade, I just showed him the shadow of the girl he betrayed. I hit the manual vent, let the steam have its say, and watched that observer just scurry away. "Mags!" came a voice over the internal line. "Give me everything, girl, make the injector shine." I laughed like a mad woman covered in grit as the freedom woke up and the thrusters were lit. We launched the escape pods, a dozen or more, full of Duke's men drifting toward the planet's floor. Jax watched them fall through the atmospheric haze, ending the era of our gilded ages days. We weren't the elite and we weren't the grand, we were just outlaws in a stolen back land. But the air on the bridge was finally sweet, without the Duke's stench in the captain's own seat. He turned to the pilot and he pointed to the dark. "Find us a ghost world, we're looking for a spark." We were rogue, a company of ghosts in a stolen ship, with every Steiner bounty hunter and Duke's lackey looking for our heads. We didn't have a penny to our name, all that bonus money was sitting in Halloway's banks, frozen solid. We were broke, we were hungry, and we were the most wanted criminals in the sector. And you know what? Jax actually smiled. He looked at me and said, "Mags, I hope you're good at scavenging, because we're gonna need a lot of scrap." I just grabbed my blowtorch and said, "Captain, I've been ready since the day we met."